Hi, I'm Grace Howe. Thank you for tuning into this I Coach with Grace station. Very excited to share with you some insights around people intelligence. And I was recently asked to speak on behalf of Microsoft at an event here for a STEM conference here in Hawaii. And I was having a great conversation with one of the top corporate executives that flew over here for this specific event. And she and I were having this dialogue around how much Microsoft is investing in artificial intelligence and how that's a major emphasis for the organization at this time going forward. And we were talking about how important artificial intelligence is, as well as people intelligence. And people intelligence is important to get artificial intelligence done and to make that work. And artificial intelligence will support us to refine our skills and to become better at what we do and efficient and effective. So what we were discussing and what I wanted to share with you is people intelligence is something that I've studied, observed, and applied for many years globally. And I want to be able to share with you a few things. One strategy around people intelligence that I've used and I teach on is around behavioral styles, natural and under stress, specifically DISC, D-I-S-C. And DISC was founded and established by a gentleman by the name of William Marston. And William Marston used this for us to be able to use as a tool to identify our communication preferences and also how to interact more effectively with others, to be able to identify behavioral tendencies with people so that you can connect and engage in an effective and efficient manner. So I'll share with you a few insights around this, and I encourage you to take a piece of paper. So I would like for you to have an axis. So you've got 4 quadrants that you're establishing on your notes. So at the top, I'd like for you to write the word outgoing, and at the bottom, reserved. So do you find yourself to be more outgoing in your career or more reserved? Do you find yourself to be more people-oriented or task-oriented? So people-oriented or task-oriented. What William Marston did was he established in each of the quadrants a letter. And that will support you to identify people quickly and then to be able to remember how this person prefers to be communicated with. So in the outgoing and task-oriented quadrant, so outgoing and task-oriented, please write the letter D. D stands for direct, decisive, doer. These individuals like to get things done. They tend to want to get to the point. They'll ask questions. What's the bottom line? What's the point? They'll use sharper gestures. Their tone is often quite a bit sharper, and they're brief in their responses. So it's not that they don't like you. This is their communication preference. So they like to get things done. They often will have a list and they'll be checking it off. So D's. I's. They are in the outgoing and people-oriented quadrant. I's are very influential, inspirational. It better be fun or they are not attending. They often like to be the life of the party. They'll wear things that sparkle. They'll probably have the most uncomfortable shoes on, and they'll be wearing them consistently. They'll walk miles in those shoes because they look cute. So it's not about comfort, it's about cute, fashionable, and on trend. They often use a lot of inflection in their language, and if they're texting you, they've got loads of emojis and many exclamation points. So those are a few things to look for in your I category to be able to identify that style. S's, that style can be found outgoing and people-oriented. So S's, let's see here. Great way to describe an S is steady, persistent, consistent. They're loyal. They often care and put others first before themselves. They are very mindful about how their decisions affect others. They want to be inclusive, and they really they are very unsettled when there's any kind of conflict. They don't like last minute changes. Change is actually a scary word for them. So even omitting the word change and using the word adjust or enhance or improve, any of those things versus change for an S. In the task-oriented and reserved quadrant, you will find the final disc, so D, I, S, and C. So for C's, they're conscientious, cautious, they are systematic, they're very detailed-oriented, they appreciate information. They'll often tell you they want everything verbally and in writing. Accuracy is very important to them. Timeliness. If you are on time, you're late with a C. They value and appreciate quality answers. So if you say it might be the answer, it may be, you're not sure, you'll lose credibility with this behavioral style. So respond with certainty, or respond with certainty that you'll gather the information they're looking for and bring it back to them within a certain amount of time, and follow through. Your reputation will precede you with them. They'll often have a list and they will check it twice. So those are a few thoughts around behavioral styles. What's important is for you to understand your own, which we have a DISC assessment. We call it a success profile, available for leaders, and it is a very comprehensive assessment that you can access on the link below. Also, I encourage you to invite others in your organization or in your company to take the assessment as well, and so that you can understand one another. And when you can understand one another, you can communicate most effectively with these behavioral styles in mind. Oh, DISC, understanding behavioral styles, naturally and under stress. I encourage you to access the success profile that supports you to determine your behavioral style. You can do this as an individual, or you can order multitudes of this assessment for you and your entire organization. So to learn more about that, click on the link below. Also, if you found this message to be valuable and you'd like to be able to share the good news with others, please subscribe and also share the message with people that you believe could benefit. Thank you again. Stay tuned for more information when we dive into the D style, I, S, and C's. I'm going to go through a series of these videos so that you can get more insights around what does this mean, and how does people intelligence impact me, my business, and the way I communicate with others. So thank you again for the opportunity. And again, we can connect on every social platform. I Coach with Grace. See you soon.